pals, and welcome back. And if you're new here, then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. Today we've got a flip through of all of my planners for August. Can you believe that August is, well, at this point it'll be over, but it's like we've just finished the last full week of August. Like I am, wow. We're going to start off with my classic, and we're going to start off with my currently. So if I have just done my editing correctly, you will have just seen me do this. This is my currently page, and each month I just fill in highlights. I have my selfie. That was me doing my craft room remodel. So yes, I finished one of my books. They're very long books. It's a huge, like 10-book series. I am now on book 5. Yes. And then I just add little photos of things like the book, the little book cover, the movie photos, TV series, stuff like that. And yeah, that's how I fill this out. I've also started putting my workouts in here too. Just the splits, the days that I've got there. So highlights on this page. I love it. I missed this last month, not putting the photos on. So I highly recommend, if you can, put photos in your planner. Yeah, that would be what I recommend. This was my monthly. Doesn't change. The only thing that I want to add on, which is today, that's the only thing I need to add on. Everything else stayed the same. Yeah, I just forgot to add that. So this was the spread that I did for my husband's birthday. As you can see, I didn't fill this bit out, and that's okay. This bit was a little addition that I got from Happy Planner. It just felt right to put this in for National Planner Day, which was on the 1st, but it was my husband's birthday. I kind of felt like that had to take precedence. So yes, I do love this though. I love the spread. It was funny, I was reluctant to use these kind of balloon stickers, but I actually quite like them. Just goes to show you never know until you use something. So yeah, this was the week that we put the flooring in to my craft room, baseboards, more painting, touch up, caulking, and yeah, tons of stuff done in the room. This was the week that I paired Wild Style, I think, with the Free Spirit. I love the color scheme of this, like very subdued. It made a nice contrast from this week to this week. It just felt very different. So yes, give me different vibes. This was also the week that I started watching, I put Epic NPC Man, but it's Viva La Dirt League on YouTube. If you're a gamer or anything like that, you just, yeah, check it out because it's hilarious. Hilarious. And I finally started moving back into my craft room this week. So yes, it was a good week. Good week. Finally getting things back into some kind of normal. And I did my first planner spread in my new craft room. This week, that about summed up this week. It was a struggle week. My brain could not focus. It very much brain fog. One of my clients had COVID, and yeah, I just had a lot of brain fog this week. I bought 4 new sticker books. Yeah, it was a good week, but my brain just wouldn't function. It was also the weekend of the game that we play, the new League launch. So basically the whole weekend was just playing games, and I had a grumpy kidney day. Also, I did put it in my currently, but this was the day that I picked up a 2 stack of drawers, like a white unit of 2 drawers, and I got it free from the curbside, and it goes perfectly. It's literally just down here to the side of my desk. So once I get my new desk, that will be perfect. So this, as a reminder, was the stickers from Hobby Lobby, and this was for World Photography Day or something, or Selfie Day, and I just used the little selfie type Polaroid stickers. I didn't end up filling those in with photos, but that's okay. These were the 3D stickers from the Dollar Tree. I love this spread. I love it even more after the pen because I used some of the colors from the sloths in the spread. I love this. I did something a little different in that I did to-do lists in this one, and that might be something that I do a little bit more moving on. I don't like lines in my spread. I know that some people do, but that's not me. I don't like lines in my spread because I like the availability to put big text in if I wanted to. But yeah, I love this one. It's definitely how I like my spreads, nice and full. I didn't fill in this little bit, which I see now, but yeah, I love it. Love it. All right, so then we come on to my business planner. And this was the currently page for my business planner, which I did not end up filling out again. And I think in hindsight, and it was the same with the July one, in hindsight, I just overcommitted myself to trying to get so much done when I was also trying to set up my computer, set up my Cricut, set up my printer, get my room organized. And there was just so much things that I was trying to do all at once, and I should have been a little bit more understanding with my time. And that will be something that we kind of talk about in my wellness section, I guess. But yes, this was the monthly. So as a reminder, this is the content that I put up on this planner channel. So this is just all of the content that I put up for the channel, and that's how I fill this monthly out. And it gives me an opportunity to practice my lettering. It could be that I just put in the theme. It could be that I put in the sticker book. It's, whatever. I just put in something, and it just serves the purpose of being decorative. It serves the purpose of practicing my lettering, and I get to see at a glance that I've got something planned for every day. So yes, that's how I've used it this week. It is changing for September, which I will link here. So for the first week, we had the coloring page that I had. Yeah, I think this was from the 99-cent store, like the little coloring page paired with the Girl with Goals and maybe some other things. I can't remember. So for this week, it was a complete joke with my planner because I just had very unrealistic expectations of how much I can get done in a week when I'm trying to put flooring down, put baseboards in, caulk, paint, and move in and try and get things done. It was just totally unrealistic. And I didn't realize until afterwards. So yeah, that was a spread. Love the spread, but I just didn't really end up using it because we were just busy with other projects. And then this was the first week of moving into my new room, moving everything back in, getting my computer back set up, getting things done. And again, I'm going to be honest, I totally overcommitted myself with getting things back to normal, in a normal space. And I still don't feel like I'm back into a normal routine. I'm getting there, but I'm not back to normal. But yeah, I'm still overcommitting myself. And this was when I started kind of thinking about how I was going to move forward with things and keep everything going. Yeah, I started to do a lot of thinking on this week. So the next week, we have the back to school week. And I love this spread. It was not what I planned at all, but I love this spread, and it did help me keep me on track. I didn't use it as much as I was going to because, again, I started overcommitting myself because that's what I do. If there's boxes to fill in, I will fill them in with something. And yeah, I didn't really realize how much time I was going to need to balance everything, because for the last 6 weeks prior to this, I'd not done any yoga videos. I'd not done any yoga Patreon. The only thing that I'd done was planner stuff and decorating. And then coming back to a normal routine was hard. It was hard. So it was a bit of an eye-opener, and I had to really think about my time and still try and kind of tidy up and move things in, and then also get my Zen Den, my yoga room, ready to film. So it was a lot. It was a lot. And then we had last week. Did a lot better. Did a lot better last week. Still not using this much, but this might be changing. The layout might be changing. So yes, I love this spread though. I mean, I do love this spread, this little flip out. I got to tell you, for a business planner, this was not very functional. I literally, as you saw, had to like do this and have it there because it just wasn't functional. It just wasn't functional. I did do that, so I can cross that off. Yeah. But I didn't do any of this. What I did start doing this week was scheduling time in my Google Calendar for specific projects. And that's something that I might be doing moving forward, is either a timed spread and trying that for a short while, or changing this to a vertical and trying a vertical and splitting it into like yoga, planner, and Etsy or something, and trying to figure out something, because this is not working. This is not working. All right, and then we have my wellness planner. So those will pop into next month. This was my wellness planner, and I did this. This was great. This was great until last week when I just fell off the hydration wagon. And then I have this, I did that. I had to move these forward to September. I planned on making a nail appointment, and as you can see, I did not get there. I just trimmed my own nails because that's what I do. Again, I don't have time. It's a time issue right now, and I don't have time. And even this, reaching out, I was doing great. I did text people, but not the people that were listed. So I kind of feel a little bit annoyed with myself about that, but also I definitely see a correlation between this and getting business back on track with everything. Like, I just don't have enough hours in the day. That is what I've discovered. To do everything that I want to do, I don't have enough hours in the day. This is my monthly so far. We still have 2 days left. I'm filming this on Monday and it's going live on Friday. I just got 2 days left, and this will be workout days. I'm thinking this will be legs. My legs are already sore, so I don't know about that. And this might be, we'll see. I may even need to take another day off. We'll see. Because my inner thighs are screaming. My bicep and forearm are screaming. So yes, I might need another day off. This was the first week, and this was the spread that I did for the mirror image challenge that Rini and I did. And as you can see, I didn't really fill it out. Again, when I get busy, it's like my planners go to crap. Like the one thing that I need to keep me on track, they just go to crap. I did still track my food and my hydration, but everything else didn't get filled in. And my workouts, I did a workout here and here, and then that was literally it for pretty much a week, 2 weeks, because I was exhausted. We did the flooring Thursday. We started the flooring Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday, I don't remember. This week we did the flooring at some point. It's in my catch-all. And I was just exhausted from that. Painting the closets, moving things around. I was just pooped. So yeah, that was the theme of the next week. I was just pooped. And that's why I didn't put the workouts in. I didn't put the steps in. I basically just had to, for my own wellness, just take a step back. I had a sore throat this day because I'd taken my allergy tablet and then gotten it stuck in my throat. And the funny thing was that Rini from the Enchanter Planner did the same thing. It wasn't with an allergy tablet, with some other kind of medication, and did exactly the same thing. We had exactly the same thing on exactly the same day. It was crazy freaky. So yeah, I had a massage. I had a massage the week before as well. And yeah, that was needed. So the other thing that I found was when I was sorting things out in my office, because I was leaning over and then like leaning over, leaning over and then sorting things out, my upper back was screaming at me. So when my friend said that, did you want a massage? Because I need to practice my techniques. I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So yes. And I put like, need to make workouts a priority next week. And that's what I did. I love this spread. I love this spread. This was the year to shine. And I love it. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite wellness spreads that I've done this year. And for a functional spread, it was perfect. And this, you know, again, I just started not tracking things. And yes, I do swear in my planner. And grumpy kidney, yeah, just wasn't feeling the best that weekend. And then we had last week, I noticed I haven't put my weight in there, but fell off the tracking thing here. I did do my workouts in here. So this was kind of where I started like really tracking my workouts, like rather than just put workout, I actually started writing in what I'd done. And I like that. I like putting that in here. So that will be something that I do moving forward. But that is last week. Yeah, so that is my classic. Oh, and this was Jungle Vibes. All right, so that was my classic. Let's look, quick look at my mini. That's my mini and my currently. I had to reschedule a lunch. I just usually use this for little notes when I'm out and about. And yeah, that still needs doing. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I did do this. This I started filling out with, if you saw last month's, I filled it in with what I'd done that day. And then this one was kind of the same. And then it kind of trailed off. So this is a nice little use for this monthly page, is just using it to track what you've done, whether that is chores, a challenge, your workouts, whatever it is that you want to track. Maybe just do it in this little section. This was the first week. I just used the color story and the little rub-ons from Dollar Tree. This was my Elvis spread. Again, I just wasn't using it because I was just busy in the house doing things and trying to get back on track. Started using it a little bit more. This was the Agenda 52. And then last week, which is where that still is, last week was color story, and just added a few little stickers in with it. And again, starting to use it just a little bit more and trying to get more into a regular routine now that I'm back in my space and I can start leaving my planners out. All right, so that is my After the Pen flip through for August. I hope you enjoyed this, and it just showed you how you can fill out your planners, and that no, even I don't use my planners all the time. When life gets busy, you have to do what you can to survive, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.